Request everyone to please take your seats. I request the audience on the right-hand side. Please take in your seats. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Emcure Pharmaceuticals Limited, we extend a very, very warm welcome. Thank you so much for taking out your precious time and joining us here today for this beautiful listing. Ladies and gentlemen, in good intent and good faith, let's have a huge round of applause for Emcure Pharmaceuticals Limited, and the whole team is present with us right here. Before we commence with the proceedings, I request everyone to kindly stand attention for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you. Request everyone to kindly take in your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, milestones are an important way of looking at the past with gratitude, the present with appreciation, and the future with a lot of hope. Today, we're here to celebrate such a milestone for Emcure. Emcure Pharmaceuticals, ladies and gentlemen, is an Indian pharmaceutical company engaged in developing, manufacturing, and globally marketing a broad range of pharmaceutical products across several major therapeutic areas. Emcure is a research and development-driven company with a differentiated product portfolio that includes orals, injectables, and biotherapeutics, which has enabled them to reach a range of target markets across over 70 countries, with a strong presence in India, Europe, and Canada. Emcure is proudly ranked as the 13th largest pharmaceutical company in India in terms of domestic sales for MAT financial year 2024. The fourth largest pharmaceutical company by market share in their covered markets in terms of domestic sales for MAT financial year 2024, and the largest pharmaceutical company in the gynecology and human immunodeficiency virus HIV antiviral therapeutic areas in India in terms of domestic sales for MAT financial year 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, listing opens a new and exciting chapter for our company, and we look forward to the next phase of our growth. On this momentous occasion of the listing of equity shares of Emcure Pharmaceuticals Limited, we would like to welcome various dignitaries who have joined us. To begin, I will be introducing all the dignitaries, and I request the dignitaries to please stand at your place and wave at the audience. I would like to invite and welcome Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, MD and CEO, NSC. Let's have a huge round of applause for him. Thank you. Sir, I request you to please, look at the audience and wave them. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. We also have here with us the leadership team from Emcure Pharmaceuticals Limited. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Burgess Desai, the chairman. Mr. Satish Mehta, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer. Mr. Shrikant Bapat. Dr. Shailesh Iyengar. Mrs. Bhavna Satish Mehta, Whole-time Director Ms. Namita Thapar, Whole-time Director Mr. Samit Mehta, our President, Corporate Development, Strategy and Finance, Mr. Vikas Thapar, the President, Emerging Markets, Mr. Sanjay Mehta. We'd also like to extend a warm welcome to the book running lead managers who have played an integral part in the success of this IPO. Please put your hands together for the Managing Director of Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited, Mr. Vijay Shankar. We have you with us, and let's have a huge round of applause for the Senior Vice President, Investment Banking, Axis Capital Limited, Mr. Ankur Agarwal. We have here with us the Director of India Equity Capital Markets, Jefferies India Private Limited, Mr. Ashutosh Prajapati. We have here with us the Managing Director, Head of India Equity Capital Markets, JP Morgan India Private Limited, Mr. Abhinav Bharti. I guess he's on the way. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a wonderful tradition in our country that we take, blessings from the Almighty and light the ceremonial lamp. So for doing the honors, I request the following dignitaries to please gather next to the lamp lighting area. I request Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan of NSC, Mr. Burgess Desai, Mr. Satish Mehta, Mrs. Bhavna Mehta, Mr. Shrikant Bapat to please come forward for the lighting of the lamp. Let's have a huge round of applause for the dignitaries. A very, very warm welcome.
वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिः समप्रभ
वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिः समप्रभ
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
Thank you so much for doing the honors. With this lamp lighting, we pray that our prayers reach the Almighty and the fire within us to be the best, to be the winner, and to succeed always also burns very bright. Ladies and gentlemen, now to initiate the proceedings, may I request the Managing Director of Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited, Mr. Vijay Shankar, to please come on stage. Let's have a huge round of applause for sir, please.
Good morning, friends. On behalf of the management of Emcure and the BRLMs to the IPO, I take great pleasure in welcoming each one of you present here today and virtually to witness the listing ceremony. Emcure's IPO truly represents a landmark moment as it stands as the third largest India pharma company IPO ever. Mr. Satish Mehta started the company way back in 1981. Under his visionary leadership, as also the outstanding contributions of Samit Mehta, Namita Thapar, Vikas Thapar, Taj, and the innumerous proud employees, Emcure has emerged as India's finest pharma companies operating in India and global markets. We believe Emcure's large, diversified, fast-growing product portfolio as also its demonstrated capability of building brands have made it a very compelling investment opportunity for both its long-term partner Bain Capital that's been invested for well over 10 years, as also the incoming investors for the IPO. The issue witnessed incredibly healthy subscriptions, 191 times in the QIB segment, 49 times in the non-institutional segment, 7.2 times in retail, and 75 times overall, cumulatively mobilizing rupees 1,08,000 crores. The Anchor Tranche 2 witnessed a very strong response from both the domestic institutional investors as well as the foreign institutional investors, including each of India's top 10 mutual funds, the top 3 insurance companies, as also several marquee FIs like ADIA, GSAM, Nomura, MSIM, Amundi, to name a few. On behalf of all the BRLMs to the IPO, we wholeheartedly congratulate the board of directors present here today, the management team, employees, and stakeholders for this outstanding investor response. Equally, I would like to thank the investors for endorsing the company in such an overwhelming manner. We at Kotak are proud to be the left lead book running lead manager to this IPO. I would like to thank the management of Emcure and Bain Capital for giving us this privilege of being your bankers to this IPO. Listing is an important, momentous milestone in every company, and now your journey of creating shareholder value shall continue in the public domain. We wish you all the very best, and we are sure and confident that in the years to come, you will have a lot of cheers for the incoming investors. Thank you, and congratulations once again.
Thank you so much, sir, for initiating the proceedings. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure to invite on stage our chairman of Emcure Pharmaceuticals Limited, Mr. Burgess Desai. Let's have a huge round of applause for him, please. Very warm welcome, sir.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. After a long journey, Emcure is simply delighted to be listed on India's undisputed premier stock exchange. Even for the last decade or so, Emcure has always functioned like a listed company in terms of its systems, processes, corporate governance protocols, in letter and in spirit, and hence the transition to being a listed company will not only be seamless, it will seem very natural. Emcure, whilst unconditionally ambitious, is a very conservative group, and we have a long-term performance goals, and we trust that the market will evaluate us on our long-term performance and on our long-term goals, and not on the quarterly ups and downs. With this is a wonderful moment for Satish Mehta and all the other stakeholders who have done a great job with this company from very modest beginnings. We promise at Emcure to be a very ideal corporate citizen of your exchange. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, now it gives me utmost pleasure to invite on stage the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Emcure Pharmaceuticals Limited, Mr. Satish Mehta. Very warm welcome, sir.
Good morning, friends. It's a momentous day for both Emcure and me personally, and I would like to begin by expressing my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for gracing this occasion. As I speak to you, I am deeply humbled by stupendous response to our IPO. Jai Shankar mentioned some time back, so oversubscribed by 68%. Then as far as IPO is concerned, In Pharma, probably the highest contribution by QIB, second highest QIB since 2018, and almost $11 billion, that is 93,000 crores, have been collected for this IPO. So obviously, I really feel very humbled, and on behalf of 11,000 Emcurians across 70 countries, I would sincerely like to thank each and every investor for reposing this huge faith in us. I am humbled by the fact that as far as the company is concerned, to begin with, we had only 28 shareholders. Now I'm given to understand post will be getting listed very shortly. There are 500,000 investors who are going to be part of Emcure. And as my chairman rightly expressed some time back, we are acutely conscious what this means in terms of responsibility and deliver good outcome going forward. This IPO wouldn't have been possible without contribution of many people and their organization, and I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank each and every one. Building this company has not been easy. As I was speaking to Ashish ji, I did tell that I began with a very humble beginning. In 1983, when I started this company, I was the only person from my batch, from IIM Ahmedabad, who did not offer placement because I felt I'll do something on my own. And he also understood my pain. He started saying, entrepreneurs and building the company in this country is not that easy. But well, it happened. It has been a great journey. And here, each and everyone from Emcure family was absolutely with me while building this organization. I would also like to thank all our partners who have been associated, whether they are part of value chain, and most importantly, my customers, the doctors who trusted the products manufactured by Emcure in 13 manufacturing facilities that we have. And as far as IPO is concerned, this journey has been extremely joyous because came across a lot of intelligent people, whether they are investment bankers, advisors, lawyers, or for that matter PR specialists, and it has been a learning process. And the most important thing that happened, that when we met the various asset managers, they probably knew more about my company than what I know. So to that extent, it has been a great learning experience, and it has also helped us to define the way forward. Standing here makes me feel a bit emotional. Ashish ji, I've been seeing the gong ceremony for last very many years, and never in my wildest dream, I imagined that I'll be here in this august organization and being part of the bell ringing ceremony. And this means a lot to me because having started as a contract manufacturer, having worked with multinational, I quickly realized in 1995 that in contract manufacturing, cost plus is not going to take me far. So that's how in 1995, with a very, very cluttered and competitive market, I began my journey by marketing our formulations. And there also, being a student of organic chemistry, I realized that in this cluttered and competitive market, if I have to do well, in that case, we got to have science, technology, innovation as the backbone of the company, and that's what we have done. That's what we have done in last 30 years of our journey as far as marketing is concerned. When I'm speaking from this podium, I'm very happy to say that my company has given maximum number of new products, whether it is chirality, anemia, or for that matter, biologics. And we are one company which also has a very strong base in biologics apart from chemistry. And I must say that mine is the only company, Emcure is the only company apart from Pfizer and Moderna, which came out with mRNA vaccine. And we have mRNA platform right now. So to that extent, going forward, we'll keep on working on science, technology, innovation, which is so very close to our heart and which defines, the gene of the company. As mentioned, some time back, we are ranked 13th in the Indian domestic market. We also have very good presence, in emerging markets, also in Canada and Europe. And I would like to convey that as far as we are concerned, we are deeply, deeply committed to the Indian domestic market. Indian domestic market has great potential. And here, being a strong company in metros and tier 1, going forward, we will also go in for tier 2, tier 3 in terms of reach and penetration. We will also go in for inorganic growth, because getting listed gives an opportunity and gives us growth capital, gives visibility, will also help us to attract, great talent. So to that extent, going forward, we will go in for inorganic growth. And I'm sure you guys are aware about the in-licensing arrangement that we had with Sanofi some time back. It is one of the greatest achievement, I should say, as far as Emcure is concerned, because seamless achievement with 250 people who joined us, and these sort of opportunities will also pursue going forward. So emerging market means a lot to us. I also believe that as far as the domestic market means a lot to us, emerging markets mimic the domestic markets, so we will also play in the emerging markets, going forward, and also Canada and Europe will go with specialty products. That's the strategy, we will follow going forward. As we open a new chapter, I am very excited to turn this new page in our history, and I would like to thank every one of you for being here, especially thanks to Ashish ji, who has made it very special by being over here. And as my chairman mentioned some time back, we are a conservative company, we are conscious of our responsibilities, and from this moment onwards, I know my responsibility has gone manifold, because I have to take care of 500,000 shareholders who are now part of Emcure family, and we will do what is best in the interest of the shareholders. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for those words of wisdom. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for me to invite Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, MD and CEO, NSC. Let's have a huge round of applause for him, please.
Shri Burjesh Desai, Chairman, Emcure Pharmaceuticals Limited, Shri Satish Mehta, MD and CEO, Shri Vikas Thapar, President, Corporate Development, Finance and Strategy, Shri Amit Chandra, Shri V. Jaishankar. Good morning and a warm welcome to all of you for the listing ceremony of Emcure Pharmaceuticals. The company manufactures a range of formulations and APIs and markets it globally in several countries. NSE is proud to welcome Emcure Pharmaceuticals in our family of listed corporates, and this will be 2,512th company to list with us. NSE listed companies have a market capitalization of rupees 447.61 lakh crores as on July 9th, 24. And from today onwards, Emcure Pharmaceuticals will be an integral part of it. India is the fourth largest market in the world in terms of market capitalization after US, China, and Japan. The market capitalization of India has grown about 110 times in rupee terms since NSE started its operations in November 94. India is also amongst the largest markets in the world in terms of number of investors, with over 9.5 crore unique PAN investors with NSE and 7 crore plus households accounting for almost 20% of India's population directly investing in stock markets today. NSE is the largest exchange in the world, and recently we registered a new world record of handling the highest ever number of transactions in a single day. NSE handled 1,971 crore orders and 28.55 crore trades on June 5th, 2024. It is a testament to India's entrepreneurial activities and trust of its people on its entrepreneurs. In order to achieve the objective of affordable healthcare in the country, Government of India has launched 3 production-linked incentive schemes with an outlay of 25,000 crore rupees for promotion of domestic manufacturing, enhanced manufacturing capabilities, product diversification, and for promotion of bulk drug parks. All this development augurs well for all participants in this segment, including Emcure Pharmaceuticals. The IPO of Emcure Pharmaceuticals with an issue size of 1,952 crore rupees garnered an overwhelming response and was oversubscribed 67.87 times. I congratulate the entire team of Emcure Pharmaceuticals, the merchant bankers, Kotak, Axis, Jefferies, JP Morgan, legal advisors, Shardul Amalchand Mangaldas, PR agency, Adfactors, and everyone else associated with this IPO and for their accomplishments. We at NSE are committed to facilitate fundraising opportunities for upcoming organizations to chart their growth stories and make capital markets more accessible. We hope that today's successful listing of Emcure Pharmaceuticals will inspire many more companies to look at the public markets as a promising alternative. We hope that this listing day is the start of a strong partnership going forward between us. NSE looks forward to supporting Emcure Pharmaceuticals in their future fundraising endeavors as well. Thank you. Jai Hind.
I request sir to please be on stage. As to commemorate the significance of this event, we'll have an exchange of memento. Firstly, I request Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, MD and CEO NSE, to present a special memento to Mr. Satish Mehta, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, Emcure Pharmaceuticals Limited. So I request you to please come on stage to receive the memento from sir. Additionally, we will also be presenting the box of proud badges from NSE, a special memento for the Emcure employees who were unable to come and attend the ceremony today. This is proud to be badges. Will be given to everybody who could not be present here for the ceremony today, the employees of Emcure, that is. And thank you. Now I request Mr. V. Jayashankar from Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited to please come forward. I request Mr. Ankur Agarwal from Axis Capital Limited to please come forward. Welcome. Thank you. Now I request Mr. Ashutosh Prajapati from Jefferies India Private Limited to please come forward. Now I request Mr. Abhinav Bharti from JP Morgan India Private Limited to please come forward. At the same time, I request representative from Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas & Co. to please be on standby next to the stage. And I request representatives from Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas & Co. to please come forward. And I request the Ad Factors team to please be on standby. Thank you. Now I request Mr. Rajesh Chaturvedi and Mr. Nauman Qureshi from Ad Factors to please come forward. Thank you. Thank you. Now, the management of Emcure Pharmaceuticals Limited will present Momentos to our partners. I request you to please be on stage. At the same time, I request Mrs. Bhavna Satish Mehta to please come forward to present Momento to Sir and the partners as well from the company's side. A warm welcome, ma'am. I also request Mr. V. Jayashankar from Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited to please be on standby. Thank you. Now I request Mr. Vijay Shankar from Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited to please come forward, and I request Axis Capital Limited team to please be on standby. Now I request Mr. Ankur Agarwal, Axis Capital Limited, and the team to please come forward. And I request Jefferies India Private Limited team to please be on standby. Thank you. Now I request Mr. Ashutosh Prajapati, Jefferies India Private Limited, and the team to please come forward. And I request the JP Morgan team to please be on standby. Thank you. Now I request Mr. Abhinav Bharti from JP Morgan India Private Limited to please come forward. And I request Shardur Amarchand Mangaldas & Co. to please be on standby. And I request representatives from Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas & Co. to please come forward. And I request Khaitan & Co. to please be on standby. I now request Khaitan & Co. team to please come forward, and I request the Sidley team to please be on standby. Welcome and congratulations. Thank you. I request Mr. Manoj Bhargava from Sidley to please come forward. And I request the BSR & Co. LLP to please be on standby. Now I request BSR & Co. LLP Chartered Accountants, the whole team to please be on stage. Welcome, sir. I request the Ad Factors team to please come on stage. Mr. Rajesh Chaturvedi, Mr. Subbu, Mr. Anupam Chaturvedi to please come on stage, and the whole team please. I request Link Inktime India Private Limited to please be on standby. Thank you, thank you. Now I request Link Inktime India Private Limited, Mr. Haresh Hinduja and the team to please come forward. And I request Print Trade to please be on standby. Thank you. Now I request a representative from Print Trade to please come forward. Thank you, and thank you, ma'am, for doing the honors. Thank you so much. I now request Mr. Vikas Thapar, President, Corporate Development Strategy and Finance, Emcure Pharmaceuticals Limited, to please present the vote of thanks.
Very good morning to everybody. It is with a profound sense of humility and immense gratitude that I address you today on this landmark occasion of Emcure Pharmaceuticals listing on the National Stock Exchange. A heartfelt appreciation goes to the Securities and Exchange Board of India and the stock exchanges. Your guidance and support have been crucial in this significant milestone of completing the IPO and listing on the stock exchanges. Special thanks to our book-running lead managers, whose expertise and insight have been influential and smooth transition of our company into the public domain. Your strategic advice and unwavering dedication have been invaluable in making the public issue a resounding success. I also take this opportunity to thank the Registrar of Companies and our registrars to the issue. We also acknowledge our legal counsels who have expertly navigated us through the complexities of the legal frameworks. I have to mention our public relations partners, Adfactors, in communicating our story. And last and most important, I have to thank our new family members, our investors. Your trust and confidence in our potential are both inspiring and humbling. Your investment heralds the start of an exciting new chapter for us, and we are thrilled and look forward to the journey ahead with all of you on board. We view the success of the IPO as a stepping stone into the future. The trust you have placed in us, not the culmination of our efforts, rather it's the foundation upon which we will continue to build and grow Emcure Pharmaceuticals. Thank you once again and believing in our vision and being an integral part of our journey. Thanks.
Sorry, sir. Now we just shout out a countdown. We'll be shouting together and welcoming this historic moment in our lives. So everybody in the audience, please be ready as we will now be having a countdown. All right. Okay, everybody. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Many, many congratulations to Emcure and the whole team. And now we'll be having the cake cutting ceremony in a minute's time. So I request the dignitaries to please be on stage. Hearty, hearty congratulations for this milestone. Yes. Now we'll be having a very special cake cutting ceremony with all the dignitaries on stage to celebrate this momentous occasion. So I request them to do the cake cutting ceremony and you all to join for this absolutely momentous occasion where we have created history together. Also with this, we'll be presenting a beautiful picture capture of 10 a.m. Shah from NSE to the company. This is a very important moment in all our lives. So we've captured that in a photograph and we're going to give it to the management. I request sir, ma'am, everyone to do the cake cutting ceremony now. Let's all applaud for them, everyone. Yes? I request sir, ma'am, everyone on stage to please together do the cake cutting and welcome this moment in our lives. Hearty, hearty congratulations. Thank you. Thank you so much for doing the honors, ma'am and sir. With that, we're so grateful that today it's been a historic day. We're truly grateful to our host, NSE, the book running lead managers, all you wonderful people to take out your precious time, and all the viewers to take out their precious time for us. Thank you so much. Let's once again have a huge round of applause for Emcure, everybody. Also, let me tell you that we would love that our guest could have the refreshments that are served in the F&B area. So I request